What's going on? This is your man John Fortune, your host of the Frustrated Fan Sports Show. And today, Washington gets a big win with the Atlanta Falcons. But I will say this. They played very well, offensively and defensively. But I'm tempering my excitement. This is not me being negative. This is not me sitting here. I'm tempering my excitement because we went through this before. We played well against the Philadelphia Eagles. We played very well against them. And what happened is that in the process of playing well against the Philadelphia Eagles, they came back. Everybody was like, yeah, we lost, but it wasn't that bad of a loss. Right? They looked good in the Philadelphia game. They looked like they were ready. They wanted to sit up there and they were fighting and things like that. Then comes Thursday night against the Bears and they got blown out by a no-win team. Here we are now, Atlanta. They played very well. Defense was on point. Defense walked away, I think, with 3 interceptions. The offense did well. Sam Howell threw for 3 touchdowns. Very good game. Very good game. Did an excellent job. Jack adjusted the defense a little bit. He went to the Cinco package more than normal, which is what we were saying in the last several games. He did it. He made the changes. Sam Howell played a little bit better. Got the ball out of his hands at times. I'll get to that later. But again, he played well enough. Eric Bieniemy did very good. The problem again, it goes down to those last 2 minutes where, again, and this goes more to Atlanta, and I'm going to talk about them and their coach as well. But again, I'm tempering my excitement because the Giants are coming. It's a division game. And like I said again, we got excited that they played well against the Philadelphia Eagles, and then they came back the next week and got blown out by a 0-win team. So I'm concerned about this Giants game. Now again, in my season prediction show, I said that this Atlanta game is a toss-up game. We won the game. But again, this goes back to what I've said before. These are the times that we see Washington do something very good and then do something very disastrous. So, again, I'm tempering my excitement for right now until I see them beat the teams they're supposed to always beat. You're supposed to beat the Atlanta Falcons. But guess what? Atlanta beat themselves as well. Let's not sit up here and pretend like Atlanta didn't sit up there and do the intelligent thing. There was a lot of things that Atlanta did that was really stupid. Desmond Ridder sat up there and did some stupid stuff. He had some stupid plays. But there was a lot of stuff that Arthur Smith did that was even more stupid than what should have happened. Again, like I said, I don't want to minimize the fact that Washington got a win. They got to win. Yes, they did. But I'm tempering my excitement. I have to keep saying that because I saw that Bears game. I saw what we did in Philadelphia, and I saw what we did following that Philadelphia game. And there's a chance that could happen again when we see the New York Giants. And until I see this team do it on consistent times. Again, yes, you won. Yes, do it again. You beat a team you were supposed to beat. Do it again. Do it again. That's where I'm going at. Do it again. You won against a team you were supposed to beat. Do it again. And for the Atlanta Falcon fans, Arthur Arthur Smith is a dumbass. And I'm okay with saying it. Arthur Smith is a dumbass because clearly Washington has been struggling against the passing game. And for some reason, he was so dedicated to trying to run the ball, especially when you see your running backs are getting no yardage. They were getting no real yardage. Not only that, guess what? The tight ends were actually a factor in this game. And the fact that you didn't go to the tight ends more often to then sit up there and open up the deep shot. Again, Washington has struggled against the deep balls and the deep plays. A crazy thing about this, Drake London, I think, had 100 and something receiving yards. Another wide receiver who has a multi-catch game and 100 and something receiving yards on Washington. I mean, it was kind of crazy. It's not kind of crazy. It is crazy. Again, like I said, this was not just a win because of the fact that Washington was just that much better than Atlanta. They also got the assistance of of Arthur Smith being a dumbass. I mean, again, I don't care what type of offense you run. If you face a team that is clearly having issues with defending the long pass and the long play, guess what? Adjust your playbook until that doesn't work. Kyle Pitts and Jonnu Smith should have been the biggest factors in this entire game, and they weren't. And it's crazy. That was crazy. Another thing, Washington gives up 5 sacks again. And here we are again talking about Sam Howell holding on to the ball. This can't keep going on. And I meant to come back before the whole thing when I started to hear people talking about Sam Howell being a franchise quarterback and things like that. I don't care how he played today. He still gave up 5 sacks. And there was still a lot of him just holding the ball. Just holding the ball. I mean, there are times, just throw it to a spot down the field somewhere. Throw it in the end zone. I don't care. Just get it out of your hands. And I've never seen a quarterback run into the rush as much as he does. He runs into the rush all the time. I've never seen a quarterback who does that much. I mean, run into the rush. To me, he's not a franchise quarterback. You know, I'm not saying he can't get better, but for me right now, he's not a franchise quarterback. And I'm gonna tell you off the break, in a year where the college quarterbacks are looking very well. Caleb Williams had a bad game last Saturday. He had a bad game, but that still doesn't take him out of the fact of being one of the best young quarterbacks. I don't care what nobody says. This upcoming season, if Sam Howell is still having the holding on to the ball too long situation, and we're going up against better teams and he's still struggling, I don't care who. If we're picking high enough, there's no way a lot of y'all who said Sam Howell's a franchise quarterback can sit up there and say, let's say by chance we don't win again and we happen to end up with the number 1 overall pick. Are we not taking Caleb Williams with that pick? We not going to do that? Say we end up in the top 5. We ain't going to take Michael Penix Jr.? We not going to take that? We not going to take that guy who's like destroying college football with the yardage right now and the touchdowns? We not going to take that guy? Hell, Contrary to what some people believe, hell, I would take Shedeur Sanders too. I mean, this is actually a year where the college quarterback actually looks better than some of these young quarterbacks already in the league. Brock Purdy struggled today a little bit. He actually threw a pick today. So again, I'm glad that Washington won the game. But no. Do it again. Do it again. Beat another team you're supposed to beat. I don't want to see a letdown against the Giants. I don't want to see something that hurts us against the Giants. And understand, the Giants have no receivers, really. I mean, they got Jalen Hyatt, who could be a factor because he's that fast. But again, do it again. I'm tempering my excitement. Again, they played well. The defense played well. The offense played well. Like I said, Sam Howell again, holding on to the ball. 5 sacks again. 5. It's now becoming consistent. He's averaging 5 sacks a game now, y'all. Do y'all understand that? He's averaging 5 sacks a game. He's already the most sacked guy, and he added 5 more to 29. He's the most sacked quarterback in the league. And a lot of that is due to him holding the ball. Or somehow, again, I don't understand what it is. This guy runs into sacks. Runs into them. I don't know if this is coaching anymore. I think this is just habit. This is what he's going to be. Could you imagine that? Every single year dealing with a quarterback that, did y'all even see what it is? Like, his stats was insane too. 6 touchdowns, 6 interceptions before he started the game. Now he has 9 touchdowns and 6 interceptions. Bro, you can't be the most sacked quarterback and a guy that's just steady. That doesn't work in the NFL. It just doesn't. And I get, and again, I wanna say this very clearly because I know a lot of Washington fans are going to be like, John, we won. Can you just stop? No. We've settled for a whole hell of a lot in this city. I grew up at a time, understand, I think I was 11 years old, maybe 10, when Washington won its last championship. Its last championship. No, I wasn't 10. I think I was 8. When they won their last championship. Yeah, as a kid, I only knew this team winning. And now, as an adult, I only know this team losing. That's hard to deal with. Y'all gonna have to tell me what y'all think. How many of y'all are more excited for the win or feel like I do where I'm tempering my excitement until they do it again? Because again, kinda got excited that they played well against Philadelphia and they let us down against Chicago. Here we are now, had a very good game against Atlanta, and the Giants are right here. The Giants are coming. The Giants are going to be right there. The Giants are that team that's just like Chicago, where we're supposed to beat them and beat them badly. Let's hope that they don't find a way to win, because guess what? Daniel Jones has been successful against us. Daniel Jones has been the best running back for the Giants against us since he's been a Giant. He's been better against us than Saquon Barkley when it comes to rushing the ball. Like rushing the ball, he's actually been better than Saquon Barkley. Do y'all understand that? Like, that is absolutely insane, people. So for me, y'all can get mad at me. Y'all can get upset with me. But again, as a person, I'm tempering my excitement. Do it again, then I'll think about being excited. But until then, we got the Giants up next. This is a game that's going to be important. This is a game that's going to matter. This is something that's going to mean something. Sam Howell is still holding the ball. Took 5 sacks again. Is the most sacked guy in the league. The most sacked quarterback this year. Yeah, he threw 3 touchdowns. Yes, that's great. He did throw 3 touchdowns. Not only that, I need to say this. The coming down to the last 3 minutes of the game, 3-something minutes of the game, and back and forth 3 and outs. Oh, no. Especially when you're down by 1 score, a score and a 2-point conversion. Nah, That's not going to work against teams that can actually convert that stuff. That's not going to work against teams that can actually make something happen. Get it together. Again, like I said, tempering my excitement because, again, when I did support the fact that they played a good game against Philadelphia, they showed how much they weren't as good as some other teams by getting blown out by a no-win team. And here we are, again on the rise or on the horizon, another team in the Giants who can probably be just like the Chicago Bears and end up beating us. Like I said, y'all tell me what y'all think. Again, are you more excited that we got the win and that Sam Howell threw 3 touchdowns and that the defense looked good and the offense looked good? Or are you like me where you're tempering your excitement until they do it again? Show me some consistency. Win again. Win again. Beat a team that you're supposed to beat again. Don't get blown out. Don't play close. Again, like I said, understand that this game was a touchdown and a 2-point conversion away from being tied. Arthur Smith is a dumbass. Again, the fact that he didn't do that, I can't. For all you Atlanta fans, I'm sorry. Arthur Smith is a dumbass. But again, like I said, y'all tell me what y'all think. Please tell me what y'all think. Because again, no, not yet. Not yet for me. Not yet for me. 5 more sacks. Sam Howell has, at some point, it's not coaching, it's him. And I currently don't see him as a franchise quarterback. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Dude, how many of y'all see him as a franchise quarterback? And I don't want to hear this crap about 8 games, 7 games. No, I don't want to hear that at all. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Hell, what about would you draft one of these quarterbacks if they happen to fall at Washington's pick? Think about that. Think about that one. You got the opportunity to take a Caleb Williams. You got the opportunity. Drake May, I can understand. But I'll put him in. Drake May, Caleb Williams, Bo Nix, Michael Penix Jr., Shedeur Sanders. You got the opportunity to take one of them. How do you feel about Sam Howell then? One of them at your pick. Especially when you're talking about like a Penix Jr., who could possibly fall to your pick. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Other than that, this has been your man John Fortune, and this has been the Frustrated Fan Sports Show.